thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Max Fried. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous sub-1 whip. I mean, he's dominating hitters, and a guy like this on the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited. You think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Now here is Josh Harrison. First offering misses the mark. Fried, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And it hits the base. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Batting third, the catcher, JT.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
JT Realmuto stands in now and watches strike 1. Yo 1 to third. Riley fires to first, and that'll do it. We're midway in inning number 1, and now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, and towing the slab, Bailey Falter. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And ball 1. You translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Next pitch is outside. And that's a little bit high. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Counts full, 3-2. Kicks and deals. And he walked him.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now it's the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. One away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now Matt Olson up to hit. Tons of pop. Right now he's third in the National League in homers. Acuna runs. There's a ball. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it.
Batting fourth.
Here's Austin Riley. And there's a ball. Austin Riley, a guy that's turned into one of the young stars in the National League. Chris, he's got big time power. The lefty, the 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
He's got power, and he's also been able to develop the glove defensively. Another guy that Ron Washington's helped go to the next level. Now he doesn't have to worry about making mistakes defensively, and he can have better at-bats because of it.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. 2-2. Stays alive. Acuna, the runner at third. Olson over at first with one away. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and give the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. Now fly ball to right center. And that's the third out. 2 left for Atlanta. Scoreless after 1.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. You don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from.
All set for the start of the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fried back to work. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Slapped foul. Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show. Shoots a line drive single into right center, so a man on base to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nope, ball 1.
Misses off the plate. 2-0. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the guy on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make guys earn it. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That clips the corner.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Two on the way. Ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. There's a strike.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand hitter waits. Hey. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
The right fielder, number 21, Garrett Stubbs.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And digging in for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. And the 0-1. And downstairs.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. Now 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Takes it to the bag. That's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. So they strand a pair. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the second. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And a pitch. That to right. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Good power, not great in the OBP department. In there for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him. Travis d'Arnaud coming around third. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Sean Murphy. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Ground ball could be two. Sosa over to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Sam Hilliard will hit next. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Swings through that one. 0-1. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 outs.
That's ball 2.
Got him swinging. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. Top half of the third inning, leading off Edmundo Sosa. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Free, back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
fastball in for a strike. 0-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Alec.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Led off the game with a strikeout. Some background on Max Fried. He grew up in Los Angeles. He pitched his high school ball at Harvard Westlake. And he was teammates there with Jack Flaherty and Lucas Giolito. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fried in high school wore number 32 because he loved Sandy Koufax. That catches the outside corner, and that is strike 2. The pitch. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, the second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in for the Phillies. Harrison, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's the strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. On the corner for a strike. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Anytime one of your guys gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
JT Real Muto Singy has turned into arguably the top catcher in all of baseball. He's won multiple Gold Gloves, multiple Silver Sluggers, same story, multiple times an All-Star. This guy is fun to watch. Just missed.
A tremendous athlete behind the dish, and this is a guy that probably could play any position on the infield if they needed to, as well as the outfield. He's got great speed as a catcher, can steal some bases, can drive in runs, but most importantly, he takes that pitching staff where they need to go.
Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. And now Ronald Acuna Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. First pitch is in the dirt.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. High fly ball out to center field. Marsh moves under it. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Vaughn Grissom next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Strike one.
0-1.
This to third. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Matt Olson. Olson handling the duties at first. 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Next one misses. And that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
That misses. 3 and 2 down. Austin Riley next to bat for the Braves. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Braves go down quickly here. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, start of the fourth, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. And a pitch. That's in there. Strike one. Chris, when you think of Kyle Schwarber, how about the impact in the playoffs? He's hit some iconic home runs. The one on top of the Wrigley Field scoreboard in the division series against the Cardinals in 2015, and then in 2022, 488 feet off Yu Darvish. That set a Petco Park record for distance. Next one just misses, and that is ball 1. Up the middle. Throw on to Olson. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Single right in his first trip.
Well, he's got what we call light tower power. And even when you have a guy like Bryce Harper on your team and you wow him with the home run, that says a whole lot.
First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Fastball right back to the mound. Gathers and throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Max Fried, quite simply, has turned into one of the best left-handers in the National League, if not all of baseball, Chris.
Yeah, tremendous pitcher, but he fields his position extremely well.
They say you win.
0-1.
That one finds the corner. That is strike 2. Ball 1 there.
Good slider down and can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
So now 1 and 2 to Rhys. And that one missing low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
The next pitch misses. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
2 outs, runner at first. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's to third. Riley fires to first, and that is that. Phillies strand 1, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Austin Riley. The pitch. On the ground, out to short. Throw to first is in time. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Number 1, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Siggy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound, Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
The catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing and a bouncer. Boom. Zips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves, but they lead it 1-0. We go to the top of the 5th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Garrett Stubbs. And a pitch. Nice strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
To the right side. He'll do it himself. 1 away here in the 5th. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Impressive backhand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take that extra step, which could have cost him. But good job to make sure he got a good handle on it, and he got off a good, strong throw to still get the out.
So the batting order turns over. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-1.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Ozuna swings and drives one. Well hit to left. This looks like extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So here's Murphy now.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws across the diamond, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Sam.
Here's the center fielder, Sam Hilliard. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. You too. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Bounce to the right side. Harrison fires over to first, and that's an out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in.
So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And first offering is fouled off.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Kicks and fires. Just off the outside edge. Ozuna at third with 2 away. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And now it's filled up. Vaughn Grissom up next. And now the lefty. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. makes the play, and it's out number 3. One left for Atlanta, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Top 6, and digging in for Philadelphia, Josh Harrison. And he deals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's outside. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 1. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, that is such a tough play, but these guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
JT Realmuto steps in. In there at the knees, strike 1. Realmuto goes 6'1", 210 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And strike 2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. Here comes the 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-2. And that just misses.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to first. Schwarber out on the play. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6. And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. And the pitch. And that's outside. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes. And here it comes. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So, man aboard here is Matt Olson. Swings through that one. 0-1. No outs. Runner on second. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one back there. And it's gone. Home run. He circles the bases. Home run number 15 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch on that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Bailey Falter departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Connor Brogdon.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Popped up left side. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Ozzie.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Ozzie Albies, a young guy that's putting together an impressive resume. Already 2 times an All-Star, twice he's won the Silver Slugger, and he's one of the smallest players in the league. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, but he packs a lot of punch in that bat, especially from the right side. This is a guy that had 4 grand slams before his 23rd birthday.
The only other players with 4 grand slams before their 23rd birthday, Ken Griffey Jr., Eddie Matthews, Ted Williams, and Giancarlo Stanton. And makes the grab.
Now batting,
number 2.
That was a good hard fastball, some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Darno at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that one cutting but missing down low. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too. We can't be all on E. Oh, I get it. Bet it all on me. You don't see yourself good. I guess it's hard to see. You always telling don't call police. You a rat.
A new pitcher in the game, Colin McHugh. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Colin McHugh.
Stepping in, Nick Castellanos. The Phils in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The line to kick the pitch. Up the middle. The throw to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese.
And now the first baseman, Reese Hoskins. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Strike 2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And stepping in is the speedy Brandon Marsh. His splits between April and May there. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Swung on, popped up left side. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So lefty out of the pen, Matt Strom.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here's the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The pitch. And that one moves his feet. The pitch. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Murphy, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Bellotti, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And a pitch. Outside.
1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
And a ball evens the count. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, and he hit him.
Well, this has the potential to fire up the offense. Only one out and now a base runner on first. You've got to stay out of a double play if you're going to make something happen here.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Murphy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Not even close there. And 1-1. Here comes a pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And next for Atlanta, Vaughn Grissom. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering way off the plate.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Step off throw to first. Acuna back in standing. In the dirt, but kept close. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Stubbs.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Here comes the new arm for the Braves, A.J. Minter.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
The pitch. Going 1.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough on them to get anything going.
And now it's even up.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Next one is off the plate, and a count 2-1. Left-hand batter waits. Lined, and that's a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. There's the strike. Runner leads away at second. Good eye right there. Runner at second, nobody out. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line drive and a base hit right there. Stubbs headed for the plate. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's out.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and here is Alec Bohm. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. On the ground right side and a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay in there safely.
Now batting, the second baseman, Josh.
And now for the Phillies, Josh Harrison. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here, on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And he dodges that fastball. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
At the belt and fires. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Tying run at the plate. On the ground, right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. In to score from third. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So a change being made out at second. On to pitch run, Trey Turner.
Number 7, Trey.
One down. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Bryson Stott. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Turner on second. Stop. On at first with 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Play at the plate, save, and it's a 1-run ball game.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the DH, Nick Castellanos. Nick Anderson in.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Anderson ready to work, and that's down and away. And that's in there at the knees.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now into the ball game on defense, Trey Turner. He's the new third baseman.
Now playing third base.
Also into the ball game, Bryson Stott. He'll play second.
Now at second base, number 5.
Also entering the game, Dalton Guthrie. He'll be out in left field.
Number 18,
Andrew Bellotti gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Foul ball. And the 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. I'll tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Austin Riley getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty to the plate. Out to short. Sosa tosses across to first. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
That's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And takes low for ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Jose Alvarado, the left-hander, up and throwing. Right-handed reliever. And a big swing and a miss. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Hoskins. That's the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they still lead at 3-2. We go to the ninth, and now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Iglesias, a 6'2" righty, 190 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. And he deals. In there at the knees. That's strike one.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Swung on, belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. He got that front foot down and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The 1-0. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Acuna there. Brings it in. Runner tagging for third. Save!
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Garrett Stubbs stands in for the Phillies.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Righty delivers. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Trying to deliver as the hero. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Oh, great stop. To the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
Pressure packed in this final inning. Tying run on base. Great running and diving catch to rob the base hit and also prevent that run from scoring. What a great job. A lot of excitement in that dugout. It's going to carry into the clubhouse.
A 3-2 final score in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris